Hello, let's try to do some Leetcode problem today. Today, let's try number 42, trapping rainwater. Let me go to the whiteboard first and then go to the code editor to finish my coding. Yeah, so the problem is straightforward. We just need to know how much water we can hold, like this kind of configuration. For example, here, there is one, here is one, here, two, here is one, and here is one. So when I count it from the top down, here is one, top down, here is two. So in total there are six. Yeah, so we want to calculate, how much water we can hold. Yeah, we don't know if there are like here, it is at this level or at that level. It doesn't matter. We just need I think we just needed to calculate the maximum of water we can hold. For example, here, so yeah, we needed to calculate the maximum of the water. Yeah, because if there are more water, it will flow out. Because at the left side there's no board higher, or the right side there's no board higher. For example, if there is a board is higher, it means we can hold more water. Yeah, so this problem needed to calculate the most water. For example, here this is a 0, it means there's nothing. Here is a 1, it means there's a board, the level of the board is 1. And here is a 0, yeah, so this 0 means nothing, it means we can hold water, but here we cannot hold because there's no board. Yeah, so 2, 1, yeah, so here is 1, but up here we can still hold water because this board, this side and that side. Yeah, but how we are going to approach this problem? As we know, the water is not solid, it is a liquid. So this kind of liquid must be held by something, by solid object like a board. Yeah, so we know this is a board, we know that they are board. So if we want to hold water, we have to have the board, and how much water we can hold, it always depended on the left side and the right side. So this problem is similar to number 11. Yeah, number 11 in Leetcode is also about containing the maximum of water between two boards. So this is also similar, but it's much difficult than that. But in coding, it should be easier. It's difficult to think. For example, if here we have water, but how should we know the maximum of water it can hold? It always depended on the left side and the right side. For example, at the left side, the maximum of the board is 1. What about the right side? So the right side here, it is 3 as we know it. Yeah. So here, minimum of 1 and 3 is still 1. And how much water? Because this area here is 0. Yeah, so because this minimum of the level is 1, we just need to minus 0. We get the water. Yeah, for example, if it is here at this areas, so from the left side it is 2, the board, the maximum body. From the right side, the maximum body is 3. So the minimum of 2 and 3 is 2. So 2 need to minus, because here there's still something solid. The level is 1. 2 need to minus 1. So from here we get the water. It is 1. Yeah. So the problem becomes how should we know the maximum from the left side of the board and maximum of the right side of the board? So we should use the prefix and suffix sum. But here we use the prefix maximum and suffix maximum. How should we use it? We're gonna define a prefix array. So in the prefix array, we need to calculate the maximum from the left to the right side. So here is 0, here is 1, here is 1, here is 1. Why? Because the water can never be higher than this board. So this is the reason why we will use the prefix max. If we use the prefix max, it means here this one means at the left side it is 1. Yeah, definitely, because there is a board. Yeah, and here is water, and here is 2. here maximum still 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, because this is bigger, and after that still be yeah, still be 3. I think we are calculating from the left side. Yeah, this is also 3 and 3. Yeah, so this is the prefix sum, and then we calculate the suffix sum. Suffix sum is from the right to the left. So this is 1. So this is the suffix sum. This is 2, and here also 2, and here also 2. Here becomes 3, and the maximum here becomes 3, 3, 3, 3. Right, yeah, because this side here is the maximum 3, it means it is always 3. Yeah. Now, how should we calculate it? We are only considering the water areas, yeah, because if it is a solid, normally we get nothing. But what about in the water areas? So from the left side it's 1, right side 3, 3 minimum is 1, and the water is 0. It means 1. Here is 1 plus here. What about here? As I calculated it before, it's still 1. Yes, just to check. This is the minimum 2 and 3 is 2. And what about the solid is 1? 2 minus 1 is 1. Yeah. And what about this area? This is 2 and 3. Minimum is 2. Yeah. And it's water 0. 2 minus 0. It is still 2. So 1 plus 2. And what about here? So minimum is 2, 2 and 3, minimum is 2. And what about the water? So 2 minus here, the solid is 1, it is 1. So what about this area? So the maximum and minimum, it is 2. 2 minus here, the solid is 1, it is 1. So from here, we know that 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, it is 6. So this is our result. I think you understand the idea why we use the prefix max and suffix max to calculate it. Because the prefix max and suffix max, each point, it means from the left side the maximum is, and from the right side the maximum is. For example, at this area, the maximum from the left side, it means 2. It means there's a board. The level of the board is 2. It is here. From the right side, it means there's a board. What about the level of the board? It is 3. How should we calculate the water? So minimum of 2 and 3 is 2. Yeah. And 2 minus the solid area. Solid is 1. 2 minus 1, it is 1. Yeah. Now let's go to the code editor. Yeah. It should be very easy to code, but a little bit difficult to think about the idea. As I said, I will prepare 2 arrays, prefix max and suffix max. Yeah. So the suffix max, I will define this array using the hit 0, because for the first one, when I calculate the maximum or suffix, I need to use this maximum height of 0 times n, and here for the suffix sum, I need to use the last point, last height. It is height minus 1 times n, and this n is the length of the height. N equals to len height. Yeah, from this one we know from the first point for the prefix and suffix, we only considering the first point, first position, because for other positions we use the dp to calculate all others. Yeah, so for the prefix sum we can use for I in range 1 to n. So prefix max I should equal to prefix max I and prefix max I minus 1. Yeah, we need to calculate the max value of those two. So this is the prefix sum. Now we can similarly calculate the suffix sum. Yeah, just because the suffix sum is from the right to the left side, so it is n minus 2. This is because for the first one we already defined it is minus 1. It means this is 1. We already defined, so we'll start from 2 and from the right to the left side. Now we can calculate the suffix sum. We just need to change here suffix sum. Yeah, suffix max I. So here we need to compare the max I with I plus 1. Yeah, because we are going to calculate from the right to the left. So here, this one compare with this one. We use max. After that, we calculated the prefix sum and max sum. We just need to get our result. So the result should be 0. We just need to use a for loop for, let's say, height and prefix and suffix. In here, I will use a zip because I only need one line of code to get, to combine all of them. Here is the height, and here I need to have prefix sum and suffix sum. After getting this, we are really close to the result because it's just need a math formula to get our result. So the result should plus this minimum of P and S. So this P and S means, as I've already explained here, is this is P, this is S, and we just need to minus the height. Height is here, yeah. So minus 8. So this is the result. We will accumulate all those results line by line, column by column, yeah, and then return the result. Now let me run the code to check if it really works, yeah. Here's something wrong. Here should be PS. Yeah, because this is a prefix and a suffix. Here is output minus 14. We should get 6. Where did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, let me print out the two arrays to check if everything is right. Oh, here I didn't use the suffix. Yeah, here is something wrong. Now let me check. Yeah, it means our array is not right. So yeah, because here is always 0. So from here, yeah, so here should be height. It's not prefix. Yeah, because this is basically dynamic programming. We need to get the height compared with the previous one. So this is I need to use previous one with the current height. Yeah. So here is also the previous one. It is I plus 1, and current one it is height. Now let me run it to check if everything is okay. Yeah, as you can see, it seems okay. Now let me delete the print line and test all the testing cases. Yeah, as you can see, it works. Thank you for watching, and also for the time complexity, this is just ON, and we can check here. Yeah. So the n is 2 times 10 to the power of 4, so it seems okay. It can pass all the testing cases. So if you think this video is helpful, please like and subscribe. I will upload more Leetcode